Okay then, buddy, so take a look at these two swings now. This left-hand one is kind of moving, say, towards that old movement you had where you get top of the backswing. That spine angle kind of tilting a little bit more on your left side. And then kind of your transition down the golf ball now. Head, everything starts kind of crunching up on this left side. I think as we discussed in the session, obviously you're trying to get that ball flight down. I think a lot of that came from your sort of top half, trying to get on top of the golf ball and move down towards target zone, trying to trap it, hit it low. Problem was you got ahead of the golf ball here. Now we can see as we're coming into impact, your head is pretty much just in front of that golf ball there now and continues to move down, and then impact as a result of your head being in front, your hands have to kind of flip, and we can see the impact there, the hands behind the ball or barely level with it, and the head obviously in front. So I think the feeling for you now, as we can see, this right hand one, got to get that spine angle behind the golf ball, and then the lower half has to move towards target. So in terms of takeaway, the feeling of your chest or shoulder kind of going upwards this way in the backswing. So I think we did a couple of practice swings here now, kind of feeling that we're almost extending and stretching up to that left side as we look right side, obviously in your case. Move into that higher, taller backswing, getting that spine angle thing a little bit more behind the golf ball. So at least then when you transition down into the golf ball, that left hip now is going to work towards the wall that would be there if we were doing that drill. Head stays behind the golf ball, which will enable you space for your arms to release and therefore get your hands in front. What we're looking for, as we say, is the head to be behind and the hands to be in front. Whereas this left hand one, we can see the head's kind of in front and the hands are behind. Obviously, that's adding a lot. So working on this sort of taller, hinged away. The other drill we discussed, obviously, in that session, make some swings, obviously, with the wall up by your left foot there. You could actually make a full backswing. If your spine angle tilted more this way, it actually shortened that backswing length to sort of somewhere like this, meaning when you did a full swing, you didn't actually hit the wall there. So get that feeling in the takeaway, and you can see now when we go back here, that would be kind of ideal. Let you go a smidgen further, but I think it's a little range of motion that you have. But at least getting behind that goal as we start transitioning down, keeping that head behind as best we can. If we look here at impact, you can see now, we draw a line sort of your head clearly behind the golf ball there now, and the sort of blurry your hands, roughly the middle I would say, is kind of more on top of the ball at least minimum. So getting that ball flight down with the loft of the club, because what your hands are doing, keeping the head behind the golf ball and the lower half shifting towards target. In an ideal world, I'd like to see that left hip moving a little bit more towards target, but I think obviously the practice, you can get that feel over and over. Do that drill we showed you there with the wall, make the backswing where you miss the wall, come back down, stop kind of around here, fold the arms up over your shoulder, and then rotate through. So hope that all makes sense, buddy. Any questions, obviously give me a shout, send some videos across and keep in touch, and I will see you again soon. Cheers, mate.